Hi! Welcome back to another video. And today's video, we're going back to the good old Reddit. We're going back to Reddit. Reddit, yay. To look at two-sentence horror stories. Now, I've never done this. I don't think I've even ever gone on here. But let's just, get into it. I don't want to make this a lengthy intro, so let's just do it. The hardest part of living alone with my wife, who has Alzheimer's, is receiving my lunch for the 20th time today. My body stays quiet, a prison built by my stroke, as she fills my feeding tube once more and I can't even tell her to oh. Oh. Oh my God. Jesus. That is dark. That is really, really dark. Okay. The vampire laughed as the little kid stood protectively in front of his mother with a toy gun. I just came from church, the little kid said, squirting him with water. That was just really good. That's really funny. Hey, okay, I really don't want this baby. This guy is a monster. Honey, the hospitals don't permit refusals anymore. They flagged your name the moment the test turned positive. Uh-uh. No. These are really good. Holy shit. Okay. I learned at a young age to always double check my webcam was covered before I went online. You obviously did not. What the fuck? What the fuck? The day my mother told me they'd found a transplant and that I would regain my eyesight was the best day of my life. Not only because of that, but because it was the day my baby sister was born as well. Ugh! That one took me a second. Holy shit. Whoa, that is dark. My neighbor had been excited about spending a day at a bird sanctuary with her sister's family, but she returned a shadow of her former self. An eagle had gotten loose and grabbed something, she explained with a tearful look at her young child. What? Huh? I don't get it. My daughter was born with only 2 legs, so it's only a matter of time before we will be able to mimic the humans completely. Nah. See, this one, that's dark. Holy shit, that's like existential crisis shit. That's like some apocalypse shit. My husband says that he can still faintly hear our missing daughter's screams at night, despite the medication. So he has schizophrenia. Or something. I urge him to keep taking it because as long as he stays drowsy and confused, I can keep hiding her in the crawl space. Oh, nah, man. That's just fucked up. That's just really messed up, man. When I died, the angel I met in heaven said, Helen, tell us your life's happiest moment, which you will get to relive throughout eternity. Without thinking, I responded, the birth of my son. That would really suck. That would really suck. Wow. Holy hell. Imagine having to push a baby out like a million times, or eternity to infinite times. Jesus. Noticing the 6-year-old boy looking at us, my wife and I waved and smiled at him. Screaming, the boy ran off to tell his mother, who replied, "Don't be silly. The ventriloquist mummy can't move by themselves." Ooh. Mm-mm. That's really messed up. That's like scary. That's creepy. It's creepy. I know that dog. It's the pit bull that tried to attack my dad the other day. I need to warn the younger kids. Get someone. Why can't I move? What? Huh? I don't know that one. For 8 minutes and 27 seconds straight, everyone was cheering, celebrating. The scientists were wrong. We had forgotten how long time it. Fix your fucking grammar. We had forgotten how long time it takes for sunlight to hit Earth. Hold on, we're gonna give this a quick safari. Oh, so it's like literally. Oh, it's just between 8 minutes and 10 to 27 seconds. Okay, that makes more sense now that I gave it a quick Google. My friends and I were exploring an abandoned coal mine when one of our flashlights died. One friend decided this was the perfect time and place he could strike a match against the rocky surface. Oh no, dude, no! You can't be doing that kind of shit, man. No, dude. The fact that it took me like a really long second to get that is wild. Holy hell. That is terrifying. Oh god. Ugh. I still keep his ashes on the mantle, but this morning I found them scattered in the distinct shape of a hand reaching towards the side of my bed. That one's a bit corny. You know, that's kind of corny. That's just kind of scary. It doesn't really have an explanation. Like, who did that or whatever. Yeah, that one's kind of boring. The Turing test is a simple experiment to gauge whether an AI is sentient by seeing if it can trick a human into believing it's a real person. And if I pass, when will you give me food? Oh, no way. Stop. Fuck. Now that I'm immortal, no one calls me a good boy anymore. You're a dog. I may have lost my original form, but I'm happy enough to continue living on the genitalia of any dog who is lucky to meet me. Just gonna keep going. My daughter proudly showed her a drawing of a woman with no limbs and her mouth sewn shut. I smiled, handed it back, and said, "Why don't you go in the basement and show Mommy the picture you drew of her?" See, that's the kind of shit that's scary. That's really bad. Like, whoo, Jesus. There's no anesthesiologist listed for the surgery, the nurse pointed out. Their supervisor had a look and said, "The patient is an infant. They don't feel pain." Holy. That's crazy because if you didn't know, a while ago there was like this crazy ass myth that babies don't feel pain, that like newborns don't feel pain, which is wild considering how many fucking scientists we have in this world. Walking up the steps to my parents' house, I was expecting a struggle to unfold when I begged for money for the upteenth time. Seeing the whole band, preacher, pals, and personals parked on our couch, I knew then and there I was not going back to rehab without a fight. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna read two more. And to think, 2 years ago I nearly chose to jump off here. Oh. Jenna said to herself as she stood at the edge of the cliff, looking out at the sunset while hugging her husband and infant son. A voice from behind her whispered, "If you want to stay in this reality, don't look down." Whoa. That is wild. Shit. Okay, last one. Humanity has finally uncovered archaeological proof of Adam and Eve. Now we can clearly see what years and generation of incest prevented humanity from becoming. That's really messed up, man. That's fucked up. Okay, guys. So now that we're done actually reading them, we're gonna try to create one. All right. I think I've done this once or twice for a library assignment, but I've never really done this before. You will notice that the UI of Reddit has changed. It's because I did sign in. So, let's just get to thinking. So, let's do this. I was sitting on the edge of the cave when of the Muddy Cave. Putty Cave. As the sounds of sirens erupted, I looked down at my hands, and they were and at my hands. As sounds erupted, I soon realized that they weren't here for another accident. I said, my decaying body being pulled out of the narrow cavern. I was face down in the birth canal of the cave. Okay, guys, so this is what I came up with. I was face down in the birth canal of the Nutty Putty Cave. As the sounds of sirens erupted, I soon realized they weren't here for another accident. I said, my decaying body being pulled out of the narrow cavern. That's what I got. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is going to be a pain in the ass to edit, but I don't give a fuck because you guys are the best. Remember to join my Discord server, and questions, anything, just chat with the other people in the community, talk to me. Just go there and have fun. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and see y'all later.